Okay, so on this one, we're trying to solve for x again. Here's the wall of separation. And let's start solving for x. So over here, 7 plus 3, we're just going to add those. It'll be 10. Right? And the other side. Can I go 2 minus 2 is 0? No, what's wrong with that? Why can't I go 2 minus 2 is 0? What do we have to do first on that right side?
Distribute.
Yeah, right. And Helica, good. We got to do the parentheses and distribute. We've got to take this -2 and go boom, boom. Good memory. Parentheses come first. So this 2 that's in the front just sits there. And then we get minus 2x minus 6. And the parentheses are gone. And then the plus 4x at the back. How are we doing? Is that making sense? So whenever we have parentheses, we need to distribute through those parentheses, right? The walls come down like the floodgate. The wall comes down and the water rushes in, right? And now we're going to combine things. So these guys, we can now add. So we'll get 10 equals 2 and 6 makes 8. Oh, no, 2 minus 6. I didn't look closely there. 2 minus 6, that's negative 4. And then this guy and this guy, we can also add. Add, when I say add, I mean add or subtract. And so it's really subtract, isn't it? 4x minus 2x is plus 2x. Remember, think money. If you gain 4x's and you lose 2x's, what's the net effect to your bank account? You gained 2x's. And if you have $2 gain and a $6 loss, the net effect to your bank account is $4 loss, isn't it? You can use your calculator for that stuff too. All right, we good so far? Now, what's going on next? Well, X, of course, is yelling out what he's always yelling out. I want to be alone. So X wants to be alone. He's on the right side, doesn't matter, right side, left side, whatever. X wants to be alone. How do we get X alone? Well, it's like peeling an onion. So we're looking over here. We're not even looking at the 10. We don't even care about the other side. We're just focused on the X side. And it's like peeling an onion. We're looking over here at the X side and we're saying, all right, I've got to get X alone. So X is right here. He said, I won't be alone. Get rid of this -4 and this 2 so I can be alone. All right, so we peel the onion. We start on the outside. The -4 is the furthest away from the X, right? The X is the center of the onion. So you peel an onion, you start in the outer layer, get rid of that -4. How do I get rid of that -4? I add 4. Whatever you do to one side, you have no choice but to do the same thing to the other. Like that. Now bring down 2x. We good there? So that's adding, subtracting. And now we got to get rid of that 2. Can I subtract 2? No, because that 2 is not added to the X. That 2 is right next to the X, which means it needs to be divided. Because the opposite of multiplying, when you're right next to X, you're multiplying. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. Divide that. 14 divided by 2 is 7. There we go. So what do? We started, we added the left side, got 10. We distributed through the parentheses. And then we just combined like terms. We subtracted the two numbers. 2 minus 6 is -4. Subtracted the two x's. 4x minus 2x is 2x. And then to get x alone, we got rid of the -4 by adding 4 to both sides. And then we got rid of the 2 right next to the x by dividing. Last step is always dividing, isn't it? The last step is in solving for x is always, almost always, dividing by whatever number's right next to x, both sides, because being right next to x means multiplied. The opposite of multiplied is to divide. And there we go. Question